Hello everyone. I'm going to try and make this short and sweet because it's my birthday and yeah. So anyway, for my assignment I decided to do FedEx since, they're right here in Memphis. This is their articles of incorporation. So first it states that laws shall be governed under the state of Delaware, where the corporation originally incorporated, name Fast Holdings, blah 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 blah. So this is part of the Delaware Code. West Delaware's code annotated. I already have it up because I just wanted to do this quickly. So uh, the first thing for the statute, the name of the corporation, which shall contain one of the words association, company, corporation, club, foundation, funds, incorporated, institute, society, union, syndicate, or limited. So, Article first, the name of the corporation is FedEx Corporation. So, corporation, part 1 is satisfied. Also down here it says, if such corporation executes, acknowledges, files with Secretary of State according to 103, this title certificate stated that total assets being defined in 5031. This is addressed later in the statute. Less than $10,000. So if we look here, this is a long statute, but short and sweet. In accordance with certificate incorporation. Basically, this statute just is saying that it needs to be signed by authorized officers and filed before the election of the board of directors, stuff like that. That's basically what this statute 103 is saying. So if we go back to 102, which is Delaware Code, Section 2, the address, which will be in accordance with 131C of this title. I didn't pull this one up because I've actually read it and it's very, very simple. It says, as contained, any certification must have a address, which includes street number, city, country, postal code. Basically, it's just saying it's defining what an address is. But anyway, that's Section 2. So Article 2, the address of the office is this. I can't highlight. Why can I highlight? Is this. Yep, there we go. That is the address. And the name of the registered agent as such is the Corporation Trust Company. So great. Third, nature of the business or purposes to be conducted or promoted shall be sufficient to state, either alone or with other business or purposes, that the purpose of the corporation to engage lawful activity of the corporation may be organized under the general corporation law of Delaware, in such statement lawful acts and activity within purpose of the corporation except for express limitations, if any. So, okay, so Article 3, the nature of this business or purposes to be conducted or promoted is to engage in any lawful act or activity for which the promotion may be organized by the general law, corporation law of Delaware. So, Article 3 is fulfilled. Article 4 mainly talks about stocks, it's just long and nitty and gritty, but basically, if the corporation is to be authorized to issue one class of stock, the total number of share stocks with the corporation, such. It's basically talking about the stocks and saying how many shares are going to be issued and what the value is, etc. So Article 4, the total number of shares for all classes of stock with the corporation shall have the authority to issue is 804 million shares, consisting of 4 million shares of series preferred stocks, no par value herein, and 800 million shares of common stock, par value at 10 cents per share, herein called the common stock. So this is fulfilled as well. This statute is very, very dense language, or this section of the statute is very dense language, and I'm going to have a hard time explaining it, but it basically just says that it needs to specify stock values and how many shares, etc. And that's exactly what Article 4 does, so that is fulfilled as well. 5, the mailing address. Oh, this right here is going into more detailed about Section 4. So like this is Article 4, subsection 1. Conditions and assurances, preferred stock, common stock, other provisions, more stock, board of directors, and stuff. So Article 5 and Article 6 were repealed. I don't know why, and I kind of looked a little bit to see if there was a reason. I couldn't find one. Maybe it's a confidentiality thing, like in the bylaws they didn't want the address or what have you. But Article 5, the name and mailing address of the incorporator or incorporators, and Article 6, if the powers of the incorporator or incorporators are to terminate upon filing the certificate of incorporation, the names, mailing addresses of the persons who are to serve board of directors under their stockholders meeting. I would assume they pulled this mainly because for confidentiality purposes, because I can't think of another reason why they would do such a thing. And I just lost my place because I was scrolling on the wrong side. Oh my goodness. That is the top. And there's Article 4, Article 5, mailing. Okay, so 3, 1, 2. And Article 7, the corporation shall have perpetual existence. Article 8, in furtherance and not limitation of the powers confined by the state, Board of Directors is expressly authorized. So Article 7 is saying that the Board of Directors is now authorized. And for some reason in this statute, they kind of stopped with 7, because this Article 7 is not pertaining to Article 7. It's a subsection of B right here, which is part of Article 4, I believe. Address 5, 6. Yep. But yeah, so Article 7 and 8 basically authorize the Board of Directors, and we have more articles down here. 9. Whenever a compromising arrangement is proposed between the corporation and its creditors, or any class of them, between the corporation and stocks, any court jurisdiction of Delaware, this is basically saying that it's going to go to the Delaware Code for legal reasons or creditor disputes. And Article 10, meetings of stockholders will occur within or without the state of Delaware as bylaws may provide. Election directions may not be written unless bylaws shall not provide. Article 11, corporation reserves the right to amend, alter, change, repeal any provisions contained in the amendment or recertification of corporation in the matter now or hereafter prescribed by statutes, and all rights conferred upon stockholders are granted subject to this reservation. Article 12. Oh, that's weird. That language. Okay. Any action required or permitted to take by stockholders of corporation must be effected at duly called annual shareholders meeting, effective any consensus shareholders. And the 13th article, no director shall be personally liable for the corporation or its stockholders, as we know that directors can't be held liable for corporation stuff because a corporation is its own entity. So yes. Witness thereof, and there it is. There's FedEx's articles of incorporation. These extra articles, I guess they put them in there. This must be an older, like an older article of confederation type thing, whereas this is like a new statute, or no, this may not be a new statute. Maybe this is an old. I mean, yeah, effective August 2015. So maybe they revised this without revising this. That's a possibility, because I've looked and they didn't have the other articles listed here. But yeah, I mean, these are proper. So Everything looks good. Okay, hope everyone has a good weekend. Stay safe. Good night.